Hey everyone, it's Argonath here from Return of the Fan. And if you have any interest in gaming, you might have come across a massive controversy that's been going on regarding the G4 channel. So G4 was a gaming channel that used to be on mainstream media, and it went away. Now it's come back, rebranded as a YouTube channel, um, kind of following the same format as it had before. And one of the presenters, female named Indiana Black, or Frosk Black, as she likes, Froskurin, as she likes to call herself, basically labelled all gamers as sexist again. So these leftards just can't help themselves in gaming. They have to go after the fan base, and they're finding out that if you get woke, you're going to go broke, as the saying goes. So I've got a little bit of just background in case you haven't heard of this before. So this is Froskurin here. She went on this massive rant. So if you really want to see her rant, you can just Google up Frost takes on treatment of women in gaming on YouTube, and you will find this video. It's very funny to watch, because she's basically tanking the audience of the new G4 channel, which wasn't that great to start with, and all of her idiot male co-hosts are cheering her on, just cheering on the demise of their own jobs, basically. So let's have a look at this. Broaching the topic, this is sexism in gaming, during a January episode of X-Play, Black began her now infamous speech by asserting to viewers, "In joining G4, I was ecstatic to be part of something I grew up with, watching as a child, but every time G4 is brought up in various channels, even in this YouTube channel, we have the chat in front of us. I can see you, without a doubt there will be a backlash because I'm not as bangable as the previous hosts." So that was her opening line for this particular rant that she had. It's now somehow been expected that you can talk about how much you jerked off to women as a compliment. She continued, "It's not a compliment, it's dehumanizing, and it's weird. Women do not exist to be nice on your eyes for you. Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn did not exist to be nice on the eyes for you." Well, you're just saying that pretty much all men who watch this channel were jerking off to the woman. I think that's very generalist of her, and very sexist in lumping all the men, I guess misogynist is probably the correct term, and lumping all men into exactly the same group as you criticize men to be doing about women. Black then declared, and that's just obvious sexism. You don't need to explicitly objectify women or declare that you hate women to be sexist. Hinting that the reason for her frustration were various criticisms made in disagreement to her reviews, Black explained, "Here at X-Play, our reviews are written and produced by a team of people. There are too many gamers for one person to shoulder the burden, so we divide and conquer." Okay, sure. Maybe one person can review one game, and then you can all review lots of games. Let's have a carry on. So when we use language like we or I, that's the reviewer. That's coming from the mouth and experience of the reviewer reading that review, she confusingly put forth. And that's not to say Gerard, TBH, Adam, or myself don't contribute to the reviews. We absolutely do, but it will always be in varying degrees and take a whole team. So basically what she's saying is that when they give reviews for games on their G4 channel or X-Play channel, whatever it happens to be, it's not actually them playing the whole game and giving a review. They have a team of people who play the game and then write a review. They contribute some to it. It might be 10%, 20%, 50%, who knows. But not all of it is written by them. Not all of it is their own opinions because it's written by other people. They are just reading the review for TV or for YouTube. That's what she's saying. That we've gone past that now, right? Us people in gaming, we're not interested in people reading a review that someone else has written. We're interested in, is the person who I'm watching, do they have their own opinions and have they played the game themselves? That's what I'm looking for when I go and watch reviews of games on YouTube, right? The methodology of G4 or an X-Play is just completely outdated now. There's so many people who just need a webcam and a headset, and they can go out and be game reviewers just like these highly overpaid so-called professionals. We have done the experiment and controlled for the variables. Black further elaborated. Adam will read a script written by the same writer that I will read the other half of the script for, and I'll be the one flamed. So they're just reading a script for a review. That's not a review. We want to hear the opinions of you who's actually presenting us the review. Otherwise, you might as well just get the writers to come on and read it. She then admitted that though it also appears to Gerard and their experiences do not discount the sexism of how it appears to me when it's done. Both things can be true. There's a general hatred of any change that isn't Adam, and I'll receive special flame for just being a woman. Maybe it's because you just said something stupid or it didn't make sense to people. Could be because of that, couldn't it? And I wish I could turn the camera around so you could see the incredible team that make X-Play. Half our producers and writers are women. Who gives a shit what they are, as long as they give us good reviews, right? I don't care if they're male or female. Drawing attention to black informed viewers, when you're in our DMs or in those YouTube comments or in Twitch chat right now, those reactionary threads thinking that somehow ruining your current X-Play experience because you can't objectify me, how you previously did to Morgan, or that I'm somehow less qualified to speak on something, but you can't quite put your finger on why, even though I'm reading the exact same script as Adam. No, you're not reading the exact same script because you're reading the other part that he didn't read. So maybe that part isn't that good, Froskurin. But you have no problem with his part of it. You're letting your unconscious biases ruin my day, and so you're gatekeeping the gaming space. So maybe for 2022, we're a bit nicer, a bit more self-reflective, and we enjoy the fact that people are working hard to make free content for you. If you don't like it, don't watch it. There you go. That's what they always say, these bloody leftards. If you don't like it, don't watch it. And then we had the senior vice president of G4TV come out and say this. This is Blair Herter. Grateful to spend my life with a woman who smashed glass ceilings, honoured to work with the woman of G4's past and humans like Froskurin today. Proud to work at a place that makes stuff like this, wrote Herter, retweeting G4's clip at Frost's attack on her audience. If you don't hear the below, unfollow me and don't watch us. We are not for you. Way to go to just crap on your audience, Blair Herter, the vice president of G4TV, and your ratings absolutely plummeted after that. Go woke, go broke, and it is always true because you basically just turn off half of your audience and you're not getting that many people as enough to say it. So this is Blair Herter, right? He's saying he agrees everything that Frost said, and if you didn't like what she said, don't watch us. We are not for you. We're not into sexism and gaming. So after a few months, they noticed that their ratings were going down, the views were going down and down and down and down. And so what happened in one of the latest episodes? So here we go. After Frost accuses viewers of objectifying women, G4 hosts Amaranth for Bikini Ball Pit segment. Oh my god. Now, surely they didn't pick Amaranth for just her amazing looks so that men would look at her and objectify her, right? I'm sure they didn't pick her because of that. I'm sure they picked her for some other particular reason. I'm sure they didn't ask her to wear a very skimpy bikini just to try and get men's views back. So remember, this is G4TV, who said they agreed with everything Froskurin said, and if you didn't like what she said, don't watch us. But now they're desperately trying to get viewers back. So this is from Bounding into Comics by Spencer Bakerley. All props to him for writing the article. Obviously he did all the work. I'm just reading it and giving my thoughts on it. So all props to him. So go and read the article on Bounding into Comics as well. They've got some great stuff there. And one of the most blatant 180s on a virtue signal in recent years, just a little under 2 months after promoting X-Play host Indiana Frost Black's on-air rant against sexism in gaming, in which she accused audiences of disliking her because they did not find her as nice on the eyes as previous network personalities. G4 has hosted notorious borderline not safe for work Twitch streamer Caitlin Amaranth Siragusa for a segment centered around her sex appeal. These people, they are just virtue signalers. They don't believe in anything that you people on the left spout out about sexism and men and all that kind of stuff. They're just doing it to virtue signal. They don't believe any of it, and we can see exactly what they think, because I'm sure that without Blair Herter's approval for other people at G4, this segment would not have gone ahead. Amaranth's sexualized Z4 guest appearance took place on March 11th, occurring as a part of that day's episode of Name Your Price, a game show hosted by Twitch personalities Austin Show and Will Neff, wherein players attempt to guess the retail price of various items, a la The Price is Right. Hosting popular VTubers VBay, Iron Mouse, Nyanas, and Snuffy participating as contestants, Austin and Neff began the game by asking the four guests to guess the price of an inflatable pool filled with plastic balls. Much to the surprise of the panel, as soon as the makeshift ball pit was wheeled out, Amaranth, in a play on her reputation as a Twitch hot tub streamer, then emerged from underneath, clad only in a pink bikini. I'm sure that they didn't do it to make her easy on the eyes for men. I'm sure that they don't want those particular views. They don't want those men turning up and watching it. It must be for the women, maybe. They are just absolute hypocrites at G4TV, especially Blair Herter. And so it goes on and talks about it, but look, yep, showing a bit of cleavage there. I'm sure that is not meant to get people looking at it. Sucking on a hot dog, yep, I'm sure that's just very innocent. So that's the situation at G4TV. If we go to the X-Play channel, and we can see what's happening here. So they've got a subscriber base of 489k subscribers. Not that huge, because there are plenty of YouTubers out there that got massive followings compared to these guys. All right, but if you look at the views on their videos, let's just go to videos and get it into chronological order. Got 16k, 14k, 15k, 25k, 6.5k, 25k, 20, 27, 19, 14. 7.9, so I think it probably maybe averages around 15ish, something like that. We can see there's some very low ones, there's some higher ones. So let's say it averages about 15k views per video out of their 489k subscribers. So what is that? Let's bring up the calculator. 15,000 views divided by 489,000 subscribers gives us, times that by 100, 3%, 3.1% if we're generous. 3.1% of their subscribers are regularly watching their videos. Obviously not every person is watching every single video, but that's probably what it averages out to, right? 3% of their subscriber base are watching their videos. So you can see they're going to be hemorrhaging money, because look at the amount of production values they're putting into their videos, all the co-hosts and things, all these YouTubers and other streamers they bring onto their shows. They're going to have to pay them as well. They're all not working for free, right? So let's have a look and see what's happened to Blair Herter from G4TV. So this was written on March 20th. So just yesterday that came out, again from Spencer Baculi at Bounding Into Comics. All props to him for doing the research and writing the article. So just a little over 2 months after declaring he was proud to work in a place that makes stuff like X-Play, hosts Indiana Frostblack's infamous on-air rant against sexism in gaming, G4TV Senior Vice President Blair Herter has exited the network for greener pastures. He's leaving the sinking ship. He's done the damage, supported Froskurin in an unfounded attack on the fans of gaming, and now he's leaving for better pastures as he can see the shit hitting the fan, and he knows that it is going down the Googler, and he's looking for an out. Taking to Twitch on March 18th, Herter announced to his followers, "Life is short, and making memories with the ones you love is the most important thing in the world. Here's the next great Herter family adventure." Alongside his tweet, the now former G4 executive shared a video in which WWE wrestler and G4 host Xavier Woods humorously played the part of Herter, providing further insight into his decision to leave the network for the professional esports organization. That is what G4TV is wanting to get into. It's wanting to get into esports competitions and so on. So he didn't have to go to someone else's channel to do that. So basically he's going to be competing with G4TV now. But you know he's leaving the sinking ship. Hi guys, it's me, Blair. Obviously, I've been working out a little bit. And, it's just that rubbish stuff. Let's carry on. Where is it? So basically he's moving to the Netherlands. So I'm going to be moving with my family to the Netherlands. I thank all of you for all the love and well wishes in the family friendly times. Herta ultimately concluded. And you think that that just because I'm leaving it's a sad time? No, it just means that all of my lovely friends have a place to stay when they jump across the pond to the Netherlands. Again, I'm Blair Herta and I love you guys. As noted above, Herta's exit come roughly 9 weeks after not only airing of Frost's infamous rant, but his own vocal support of her rhetoric. So within 9 weeks, G4 is tanking basically, right? And I read that comment before to explain what he had done. Further to his departure also follows just 1 week after G4 seemingly reversed their support of Frost's stance that the network did not hire its female on-air talent solely to be nice on the eyes for its viewers by hosting notorious borderline not safe for work Twitch streamer Caitlin Amaranth Siragusa. So yeah, so basically he's off to this place called Team Liquid and he's leaving the sinking ship. He's just a virtue signal, alright? Because why would he have allowed this Amaranth? I have nothing against the segment. If Amaranth or other ladies want to appear in bikinis and they're happy to do that, then that's fine by me. I'm just against the hypocrisy of these virtue signalers who say they denounce sexism in gaming, blah blah blah, and then they allow this thing to happen. Surely he would have cut that from the videos on the channel if he truly believed in what he said. Frost can say what she wants, that's perfectly fine, and we can choose not to watch your crap content, as we've done. And I think one of her shows has also got cancelled, so she might be on the out as well. But I can see G4 is on the death now, right? It's on life support. It's not getting enough views to keep that going. People with in their room with a webcam and a microphone are doing way better than what G4 is doing. And these days gamers want to hear from people who have actually played the game when they're watching a video. That's what we're looking for. Anyway, let me know what you think. Have you found this all a bunch of hypocrisy? And pretty much most of these left-wing people are just virtue signalers, and when it comes down to it and it costs them things, then they're likely to reverse whatever they're doing anyway. Let me know in the comment section if you agree with that, or if you don't agree, you're welcome to comment as well. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, you're welcome to give it a thumbs down, and hopefully I will catch you in the next video.